Spirit and Matter by an English student of Katherine Tingley, published in the May 1905 edition of the International Theosophical Chronicle, read by Dave Marsland of Cardiff Theosophical Society. The International Theosophical Chronicle was the magazine of the Pasadena-based Theosophical Society. Spirit and Matter. It is one of the difficulties of the English tongue that words which have been long in use each and all get to have a variety of meanings, many of which are quite opposed the one to the other. For example, the word spirit in common usage may mean energy. We talk of a man of spirit, we say, so-and-so puts spirit into what he is doing, or it may mean something distilled, or it may mean a material form not usually visible to the naked eye. It may mean life itself. Then the word matter has also a variety of meanings. It conveys one meaning to the man in the street, another to the chemist, another to the physiologist, another to the philosopher. Moreover, when we come to examine the various words or phrases that may be substituted for such terms as spirit and matter, in order to define them more clearly, other difficulties arise, because these very substitutes themselves branch off into a variety of meanings on their own account. In short, every path of definition has bypass attached, and we must be very careful lest we wander into these as we pass onward. Now, our first analysis of these two words, spirit and matter, suggests an idea of contrast, such as subject and object, positive and negative, light and darkness. This contrast involves the further idea, viz., that the one cannot exist without the other. If spirit be eternal, then matter, whatever it may truly be, is also eternal. The secret doctrine defines spirit as consciousness. This definition seems to make everything clear as to the meaning of spirit. The supreme consciousness is eternally, unceasingly, everywhere. For you and for me, to be conscious at all planes is to be one with our Father in heaven. The method of this attainment is really the subject that some of us have been studying for some time past. Broadly speaking, this method seems to me to be conscious contact with matter on all its planes. The word contact is used for lack of a better one just now, remembering the statement that self of spirit and the self of matter can never meet. But what is matter? In the very nature of the case, it is not more easy to explain than spirit. It is like the many in contrast with the one. We can all readily grip the idea of the one. The many means so much to one mind, so much to the other. So with matter, in contrast with spirit. It is elusive somewhat because of its complexity. Matter is not that of which our senses make us aware. All thinking people have agreed upon that years ago. Our senses merely record some of the effects of matter, its phenomena. Nor is it the elements of the chemist, nor is it the organic and inorganic substance of the physiologist. Very little study of Theosophy is sufficient to show that matter, as regarded by all three classes of observers, is an illusion. What then is real matter? Up to the present, the nearest definition one can think of is to call matter life, manifested life. Assuming this, the contrast between spirit and matter becomes a contrast between consciousness and life. The reason why one might hesitate to regard this as an inclusive statement of the fact of matter is that the term used in the secret doctrine to describe matter is sometimes used as though it were the container or vehicle of life instead of life itself. On the other hand, the following statement is definite enough. The expression employed by science, inorganic substance, means simply that the latent life slumbering in the molecules of the so-called inert matter is uncognizable. All is life, and every atom of even mineral dust is a life, though beyond our comprehension and perception, because it is outside the range of known laws. Yet remember, both spirit and matter, or consciousness and life, are but different aspects of the one reality. In ancient scripture we read, "I established this whole universe with a single portion of myself and remain separate."